Hello guys, so right now we're gonna discuss the topic about the increment and decrement operators. So what are these operators? Well, these two operators are kind of operators that can change the operand or the variable or a constant to a value of 1. So it will change to a new value by 1. So for example, if we want to increment a value of 1, then it will increase or will change into a new value by 1, which is equal to 2. So when it's incremented, then it will become a value of 2 instead of its original value of 1. And then if we will use the decrement operator, then it will change the value of an operand to 1. So for example, if it's 3, then it will decrease into 1. So it will become 2 because it's being decremented. So that's how the two operators work. So let's now create an integer a code for that. So we're just gonna put include stdio that h in here, and then after that we're gonna put int here main, and then which is the body, and then we're gonna create int a, which is a value of 12, and then put also a b here, which is 23, and then we're gonna create a double, which is a value of c equals to 15.123, and then another variable which is 14.321, 13.321, and this is 13.123. So okay, so that's it, and we'll put the declaration in here because we are declaring a code in there, in this line row in here, and then after that we're gonna print this out. We're gonna make an output for this that will let the a, which says that at first we're gonna create first string that says the old value is a, and then percent t comma, and then we're gonna put here the a, and then this one here we're gonna put the plus a, and then is percent b, which is the format specifier. Sorry, it's percent left. Percent b, and then after that we're gonna put a backslash, and then comma, and then we're gonna plus in there. Sorry, and then after that we're gonna put a comma in there, and then after that says read the plus a percent d backslash n. Okay, so right now we're gonna test this one, and we're just gonna save this and then run. I think there's no error. Oh, we have forgotten the return value. So here, this one, guys, if you want to make this being indented just like in the first in these rows in here, we're just gonna have what we call this, we're gonna select this one and then just type the key tab in the keyboard. So that's it. So just highlight it and then tab, and then after that we're gonna put a return value for good practice, and then we're gonna run this one, and then it says here that the old value is 12 plus here. So I forgot to put in here, then we're gonna copy this one, put it here, and then indent that, and then %d here is the new value of a already, which is this one. So let us try to run this again, and then let's check. So in here it says that the old value is a, which is 12, and then the a is being incremented by 1, which is equal already to number value of 13, and the old value and the new value is %d and a. So let's try to run this, and then it says here that the old value is of a is 12, and then the plus a is 13, and the new value is of a is 13. So I'm gonna place that like that so that it is understandable. Is then gonna put that kind, and then let's run this one and let's check. So now it's more clear compared to the previous one, so that it says here that the old value of a is, sorry guys, this one should be in the last part. This one too, and then here. So let's try to run, and then it says here that the old value of a is 12, and the plus a is 13, and the new value of a, I'm sorry guys, it's so small, my eyes can't see clearly already. And then let's try to run this again, and it says that the old value of a is 12, and because of we incremented it by 1, so it is already 13, and then the new value of a is 13. So you might ask, why is it that it is being already updated, or the value of a is 13 already? It's because remember that when we put the two plus symbols in a, it lets the a become incremented or change into a new value, which is it increments by 1. And when it was being incremented, the compiler will automatically save the value of a, which is being incremented already. So instead of 12, which is the old value, but because we put this one before the a, which is the prefix of a, then that means to say that you are just letting the compiler that compiler put an increment value of a inside of that variable. So that means to say that you are changing the value inside of that variable to an increment of value, which is already the 12. So that's how you can change, you can assign, or you can change the value inside of that variable to 1 in doing this code. So that's how increment works. So that's why the new value of a is already being incremented by 1. So how about now in letter B? So we're just gonna replace this one. So this one also, if you want to indent it with the same of this one so that it will be uniform, just click the shift tab key in your keyboard, so it will gonna go back to that right position. So now we'll just replace this values or variable rather, and then it will be minus already, and this one in here also. And then we'll make this a comment. So like that. So we can proceed to the next code already. So let's try to save this and then run. And as you can see in here, that the old value of b is 23, and then when it's being incremented, so the b becomes 22. So that's why the new value of b is already 22, not 23. So that's it. And then it's gonna copy this again and then replace it with. So this is how you're gonna create to make the code a comment, so that you will not get so confused when you want to concentrate on another syntax or codes in your program. So that's how it's gonna work. And then let's replace this one here as C, and then this one also here and C, and then this one here gonna be C, C, and C, and this one will be C and okay. So let's try to check this one. Okay, value of C is the plus C is, and then value. So this one we're gonna change it into a long float. Okay, long float means double, a format specifier that specifies the float, the double float. Okay, and then we're gonna save this by Control S and then Control Alt N, and then so we can see in here that it says that the old value of C is 13.123000, and then because of we incremented it, it becomes that it says that the increment is 14.123, the increment value of C, and then so the final value of C is 14.123000 already. So that's how it works. So okay, so that's it, and let's proceed to the decrement value of D using the decrement value or operator. So let's try to omit this one, then okay. So now we are in the value of D already. So the value of D is this 1% F, and then this is right, and then this is D, this is %LF, then this is minus B, that, then the value of B is cat D, and then this one. Okay, so let's check. And okay, that works. And let's try to run this one. So here Here it is. Oh, I'm sorry, it's long flow. So as you can see in here, that the output says that the old value of D is 13.321,000, and then it's being decremented, so the long float becomes 12.321000. So it's being changed into to 1 by 1, so it becomes 12 already instead of 13. And then so the new value is of D is 12.321000. So that's how, guys, the increment and decrement value works. So I hope you have learned something new with these tutorials, and see you to the next videos that I will gonna upload. And I hope you will subscribe, support my channel, so that we could be able to create more videos in the future. So that's all for now, guys, and then thank you once again, and goodbye.